Hi guys, welcome back to the video. Today I've got for you 7 more extra hints and tips for eBay to help you sell more and list better. That being said, let's get straight into it with tip number 1, £1 selling fees. £1 selling fees used to be quite a rarity. They didn't come around often, but they're so much more popular now that it's worth mentioning. Basically, £1 selling fees, it's in the name of it. Whatever you sell, maximum price you'll be charged with eBay is £1 for selling it. Whereas normally it's like 10%. So if you sell something for £10, you'd sell £1. But if you sell something for 100, eBay will charge you £10. For £1 selling fees, it'll just be £1. There's definitely worth hanging on to those higher price items for £1 selling fee. Because like I said, you could be charged £1, you make more profit, more money. So it's definitely worth hanging on to those higher price items. Tip number 2, communication is key. Communication really goes a long way. Just by letting the customer know where things are up to, that you've got their order, you're going to package it out, when you've sent it, things like that. It can really help the customer feel at ease. We've all heard about eBay scams and stuff like that. So if you let the customer know that you've got it, you're taking care of it, just a quick message, it can really go a long way. It's more like to get good feedback. And yeah, just by letting the customer know where things are up to, it can really help you out, help the customer out, and help you out long term as well. Tip number 3, always get proof of postage. Always get proof of postage from the post office or wherever you send your item. Having a proof of postage is basically just to cover your own back. If things go missing or they don't turn up, you've got that proof of postage to prove that you sent things, and therefore you're not necessarily to blame. But the thing with the Royal Mail as well, if an item does get lost, which is happening, obviously Royal Mail being under a lot of pressure, a lot more busy than usual, so packages have gone missing a lot more often. But having that proof of postage basically means that you can prove to the customer and to eBay that you've sent it, but not only that, that you can claim off the Royal Mail for the lost item, so you're not losing out if things do go missing, which do happen from time to time. Keeping that proof of postage safe and making sure you get one, it covers your back, and like I said, it just means that you can claim and you're not losing out if things go missing. Tip number 4, always go above and beyond for the customer to help with your feedback. I don't mean literally wipe the customer's feet, but just things like letting the customer know where you're up to with selling the item, selling the item promptly, responding to people's questions quite fast, and even just putting a little thing like a thank you note in the package can really go a long way. Help with getting good feedback, customer retention and customer reviews returning, and recommendation. eBay is such a competitive market, so standing above the crowd can really go a long way, and doing those simple little things that can really make you stand out in the crowd. Tip number 5, take the time to fill in the categories and your description. I know it can be tedious at times, but it really helps you out if you do fill in the categories. It's just another search term, another way for the customer to find your item. And the description is the same as that. Using a keyword and giving an accurate description just helps the customer find the item and realise what the item is, and more likely to buy it. Because if they search for it in a certain category with one of your keywords, you're going to pop up there, they're going to click on it. You can see the accurate description, the photos that you've taken before can help you go a long way. And you're more likely to get sales, more likely to people viewing your things. So just take that time and effort just to fill in the categories and your description. Tip number 6, if you have a lot of items to list, don't list them all at once. It can be really tedious, like I say, and really hard going. So just take the time to fill each item in and do a few at a time. Just when you've got a spare hour or whatever it may be, it can help you do it. You can set it as a draft, or use tip number 7, which is use a schedule to list your items to end on certain times or dates. So when you have that spare hour to do it, you can say it's a Tuesday, you can list it and make it end on a Sunday evening. Because obviously, if you haven't seen the previous 7 tips, that was one of them. I'll list them up here. Click on that to see the other 7 tips I said. Schedule it so it ends on a Sunday when you've got the time. It's free to do, it's free to schedule. So you can do it when you've got the time, because if things come up, you never know, you might be busy on a Sunday evening, and then the items just sitting around the house and they're not making you money. So when you've got the time to do it, spare half hour there, whatever, list a couple of items, set them to end on a Sunday evening, make it golden. And that's all links into 6 and 7. Don't list them all at once, just when you've got the time to do it. And obviously you can use the schedule so you're not just list them all on a Sunday to end on a Sunday. It really helps you out and you don't get overwhelmed with so many listings and get bored of it. And bonus tip, if you're on the mobile app or on your tablet or your iPad, keep the sound on, because when you hear that ching, it can be really addictive. It's a nice feeling knowing that you've got a bid or something sold, and yeah, that's just a bit of a bonus one, a bit of a joyful one. But that was it guys, that's my 7 tips, 7 extra tips for selling on eBay. Let me know if I've missed any, because I've mentioned 14 now, but some might be some I've missed. Let me know below if you know there's any more. If you are into selling and you want more eBay tips and tricks and strategies for selling online, please consider subscribing. But thank you for watching. Until next one, peace out.